Oh, it looks like I'm live. I'm alive, livey. Give me just a second. Get over to YouTube so I can see the way things everybody else sees things. What there it is. Let's put this on live chat. And then I've set my glasses down somewhere. That's exciting. I get a drink. There's Steve. So I'm just going to piddle around a little bit till we get in a few people, since we're starting with the show and tell. Probably not really much of a point starting on that until we get a few people in. So I'll just sit here and think about where I might have left my glasses at. Hope everybody had an awesome weekend. We're on the tail end of it here, so coming to the close of it, you know. I've been keeping myself busy. I hope you guys had an awesome time with whatever you were doing or not doing, you know. That's how it goes around here. So we'll push while we're waiting, because it's just me, myself, and I. We'll push that over there and we'll have a flip through of this magazine. How about that? There's some fun stuff in here. And we can start right here with this cover of mixtapes. Oh my God. We're definitely going to cut those out. This one I did a quick flip through. I just was wherever it naturally fell open. There's some vintage cars in here. There's a 8-track cassette tape. That's pretty. Well, let's see. We don't seem to. So let's maybe point it this way a little bit. And bring it down just a little bit. Going out to the side a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit, it's a little sideways, but you know. Look, BW Bug. Definitely be cutting that out. Using that page. Love it. Look at the little yellow curtain in the back. I'm just looking at what's on the other side. Yeah, nothing important. Jay Leno and all his millions of cars. We'll probably cut that one out. Hydrogen is still in the game, huh? That's a cute little truck. We might fussy cut that out as well. Schmancy car. Probably the big fancy watch. We'll cut out the face of it. Carla! How you doing, lady? You ready to go back to work tomorrow? We get a picture of a bumper. I always like these close-ups. And look at that. Let me see if my glasses are out on the couch because I can't read anything in here. I mean, I can read the big stuff, but none of the up-close stuff. I'm back. All right. Apparently, that's a 1968 Hearst Olds. He's pretty. It's very shiny. I'm definitely going to want that one and that one. It's a Klein wagon or a transporter. Rebecca! Yeah, how's you? Let's see. This is a 1986 Mercedes-Benz 560 SL. Oh, look at that. 1932 Ford pickup. That's a 1964 Austin Healey. I don't know anything about cars, guys. I just know some of them are pretty. That's an El Camino, Chrysler New Yorker, Lotus Esprit. It was black on black. Oh, fun, Rebecca. That's nice. Exciting. Oh, we got lots of little shots of the cars here. Let's see if we'll be able to. Yeah, we'll be able to take all the little bitty ones. There's a Jeep Grand Wagoneer, a 1969 Ford F-250, Buick Riviera, 3-window coupe, Ford Bronco, 56 Chevrolet 210, 57 Chevy Bel Air, 1999 Mazda Miata, a Ford Roadster, and a Nash Rambler. I think it's muscle cars. I think that's what the MUS. Music and cars. Music and cars. Turn it up. So we'll definitely pull some of this out. There's Prince. Bob Dylan. There's some good stuff in here. We'll probably, fussy cut around this stuff and add it to something else, both of these. We awesome, good Andy time. Yeah. Oh, look at those speakers made out of, chunks of wood. So some fun things to cut out here, too. Gray Slick. Oh, they've got playlists. Oh, boy. So let's see. Are these the first ones here? Nope. Cars and Romance. I Drove All Night by Cyndi Lauper, Celine Dion, and Roy Orbison. Baby Driver by Simon and Garfunkel. Lovers in the Backseat by Scissor Sisters. Hot Chocolate's Heaven is in the Backseat of My Cadillac. Meatloaf, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. And Lana Del Rey's Burning Desire. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. Songs about driving. Fog's Slow Ride. Pearl Harbor and the Explosions Drivin'. The Modern Lovers Roadrunner. The Cars, Drive, Buck Cherry, No Particular Place to Go, War, Lowrider, Gary Newman, Cars, The Breeders Driving on 9. Oh no, Car Crash Songs, Jan and Dean's Dead Man's Curve, Ray Peterson, Tell Laura I Love Her, Dave Edmunds, Crawling from the Wreckage, David Bowie, Always Crashing in the Same Car, Mark Dinning, Teen Angel, The Beach Boys, A Young Man Is Gone, and They Might Be Giants, Mink Car. Carotica, I'm in Love with My Car. T-Rex, Bang a Gong, The Beatles, Drive My Car, The Embarrassment, Sex Drive, Paul McCartney, The Backseat of My Car, and Grace Jones, Pull Up to the Bumper. Well, yeah. You're still not 100%, but you'll still make it. Well, I'm glad. Should we do songs about the highway? Nat King Cole, Route 66. Deep Purple, Highway Star. Willie Nelson, On the Road Again. The Doobie Brothers, Rockin' Down the Highway. Gold Earring, Radar Love. AC/DC, Highway to Hell. Lindsey Buckingham, Holiday Road. The Talking Heads, Road to Nowhere. Kraftwerk, Autobahn. Canned Heat, On the Road Again. And Tom Cochrane, Life is a Highway. So, American Graffiti. There were some good cars in here. Where were you in 1973? I was 2. I was 2 years old. We might cut out that car, though. Recreating the Rush. Motorcycle. You were 1? There's a 75 Porsche. Music is on the Move. Early radio, 1901. In-car record players. That seems like a bad idea. But there's a guy right there. Look at it. Let me see if I can get it up to the screen. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There was a bunch of continuity on the cars. I was 4. There's the 8-track lady. I'm totally cutting that out twice. Never before has a car radio done this. Philips cassette car radio plays your choice of music. Dun dun dun. King Cobra. Sorry, but I can't sell it. This car is my buddy. Pretty. I don't know. Cars today just don't seem as exciting as some of the older cars, you know? There's a lot in here to cut out, though. If we cut out the windshield in there, we might be able to put something fun in there. Janice! In the late 60s and early 70s, you had the tape player in the glove box. Studebaker! Look at that odometer or speedometer. 29 miles on that thing. 29.1. I'm not big on racing cars myself. There's a 1969 Chevelle Malibu SS 396. Limited edition die-casts. The Greatest Depression's hot rodded Ford. This is from Janie, by the way. Oh. More schmancy cars. This one plugs in. Burn rubber, not time. Jim Morrison's missing Shelby. All right. And that's the cover again with the mixtapes. I grew up with 2 gearheads and married one. It's not me, but Els and Mike are both into it. Yeah, and now I look at all the cars and all you know is what it says on the bumper, you know? Okay, so that came from Janie today. So I got a little happy mail from Janie today. You got to find a place to put the stuff. Hold, please. We'll put that. We'll be harvesting that on Tuesday because that's too much fun. Now, she did say she was going to send me some Floetrol, and she did. And I thought she was just sending me a partial bottle, but I feel like this is mostly full. We'll be able to take care of that one paint, you guys. You know, the purpley, the wine colored one. It's a little bitty tearing ruler. He's so cute. And then the first of the papers she sent. Yes, it's Floetrol. Autumn Flowers pad. All right, so this is her first ugly paper submission. I thought people were just going to send me bits of paper. But I will find uses for all of it. So this will be, she has quite a bit of paper here. So she may be our winner chicken dinner this month, depending on if anybody else sends any. Then we'll have to vote. Oh, that might be the one right there. That's pretty ugly. The color palette is interesting. I can see why she thought it was ugly. Candy! So this is Autumn Flowers paper pad. And the brand is Key, K-I. And then she sent this, which I think is a soap mold. But it's got like wavy lines and stuff. So we may cut off parts of this. And then we've got 100% handcrafted. That one's got a spiral. Or if we just wanted to put weird square shapes on it. Rectangle shape. Oh, and it's got like you can see here. So we'll probably be cutting that apart. Unless that's for Sandy. I'll have to ask her. Soap or resin mold. You love the pom-poms. It's all pseudo trim packages. Oh, Floetrol is a paint additive, uh, Rebecca. So you've been in some of the jelly printing sessions, right? You've seen that really thick. Hold on. This paint that's so thick, the berry wine, which I need to get more of. I've got less than half a container now. So you can see here, this paint is so thick that it's hard for me to even get it out of the jar. Like I have to turn the jar upside down, and I could stand here all day like this and it won't move. I have to bang it to get it to go. I have to turn it upside down and whack it on the ironing board too. So it's super thick, and I wasn't even gonna. Now I'm gonna have berry wine hands. So you add a little bit of this. Now I have paint everywhere, guys. So you add just a little bit, and you shake it and you mix it. And if you need to, this may need, and you can even put it in a spray bottle and stick the nozzle in there and just spray a few sprays in there. And what it does is it's designed to eliminate brush or roller marks in latex paint, but in this kind of paint, it makes it more fluid. It also extends the dry time. So if I add a little bit of this to every paint, it won't dry as fast in my dry climate. Soap or resin mold. Okay. Bye, Rebecca. We'll miss you. Krabby's out of the house. Yeah, you don't add a ton. You just add a little bit. So this ought to last me a good long time, which is exciting because I have always wanted some Floetrol. But I priced some at the hardware store. Oh, my God. A little pricey. Then she sent me a AAA Explorer. Swiss Bliss. 5 friends embark on an epic trip to the Alps. Isn't that gorgeous if we cut some of that off? So let's do a flip through of it. Why not? Look at her hair. It's so fun. Back to school. Wax on, wax off. We'll probably fussy cut that guy out. Hillside Country Hideaway. That's a nice one. Ooh, savor the memories. I love the teapotty thing here. Cajun Heritage Fest. Ooh, there's a little a lighthouse. The art of opening up. Embrace vulnerability when you travel. You could reap surprising rewards. Traveling advice with dog. I would not take a dog on a trip. Maybe a car trip, but not a Untamed Wonder. This is the Grand Canyon. Oh, no, Big Bend. Ooh, that's pretty. Santa Elena Canyon. I've never been there. That's pretty too. Ooh, I love her hair. Let your purple hair down. Oh, that's fun. It's Louisiana. Oh, that's fun too. We're going to have to cut that out. It's like a preview of the Janie sends fun stuff. Absolutely. Bear. Kayaker. So lots of little fun. We've got quite a few things. This is great. More open time and easier to spread. Yeah. So you get much more time to work with the paint before it dries. So that allows me time, because we're in such a dry environment, to do the roll-off thing and to, any stencils or marking tools. It allows me to get those cleaned off on the paper and still get a print without it drying on too much. There's a bicycling one. It's like a gondola, so that's Italy. British Columbia's best kept secrets. Vegas is back. That's kind of fun. We might cut that out to use somewhere. I know they're showing family fun, and it's a kid in like a giant drinks cooler. I don't know if that's what I consider the ultimate in traveling. Although kids might, you know. Giant walk-in cooler full of drinks. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Food hails for all. You know we love us some foods. All kinds of fun stuff. TikTok tested, huh? Beef and broccoli. Oh, too bad that we can get this little bit here, though. I love the coloring in that. Okay. Always good stuff in there. Oh, my God. I about shit bricks when this came in. Oh, my God, you guys. And it's ginormous. Check that out. Lots of little. So that may wind up partially in a Happy Mail, you guys. I have to share the wealth on that one. Everybody needs a little bit of Texas in their life. Hey, everything's bigger in Texas. But it's huge. What does it say on here? Tablecloth. 52 inches by 70. It's almost big enough to be a curtain, you guys. Or a bedspread. It is plasticky, but I think we could find ways to work with it. Could probably even work it into a book cover, right? Okay. Let's just set this down here for right now. Okay, so this is the rest of the paper she sent. So we've got these ones. Oh my. Oh, that's very yellow. That's definitely a contender, don't you think? Ah, flowers and polka dots. Polka dots. That's some burlap. It's like some textured. Oh, burgundy polka dots. This one got a little damaged. That's okay. We'll salvage it. It will still get used. And then the Paper Studio Christmas plaid. And I have to tell you, I flipped through this a little bit. It's homely. So here is our, and you know, we'll put it to good use. Okay, so looks like there's 3 of each design. I always feel like plaid seems like a good idea when you order it, and then you get it and you flip through it and you're like, plaiderific. I would love to find a whole bunch of men's shirts like this and make like some kind of weird fabric journal out of it. Paper plaiderific, yeah. So this could be a contender because even though plaid is good for Christmas, I gotta say in paper, I think it's ugly. Oh my. Never fear, we will get uses for it. And everybody who enters is going to get one of the free, for free, a journal made by me out of some of this paper. Oh, I went too far. Probably be a glue book, though. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with plaid blouses or shirts, Nina. I'm saying plaid paper is ugly. I think its natural state is ugly. Somehow it just doesn't translate as well, you know? So that was Nina's submission for the ugly scrap paper contest. She's the first one. So far she's our only June entry. Pastel, black based, red, bright red. I had so much. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a plaid shirt. I love plaid shirts. I do. I do. So it's looking like, I don't know where I put this. Oh, I moved it because I was ironing. Okay. Are you guys in the mood for some jelly printing? I know we've been digging around for a little while. Christine, how you doing? Right? It's jelly time. All right. So let me grab my jelly box. Give me a second. You know me, I'm slow on the uptake. Oof. I don't know what's in that box. It's awfully heavy. Okay. Give me 1 second, ladies. I'll be right back. I forgot to go get paper. Okay. Is it orange? Hi, Miss Allie K. Well, if you don't like bugs, I'm sorry. That's my current mat. And I loves it. They're not getting off there. So okay, we got our jelly making things. If that one doesn't work, I gotta glue it to something. So we're gonna put it over here. Okay. So I showed you guys already the composition. Oh, that's for texture book that was finished. And then I don't know how many of you remember. Hold on. Oh, I had some. Nope, that's And next time we're going to work in the, next Sunday, we're going to work in the little jelly plate. Okay, so. Nope, we won't be sending them your way. They live here. They can't even get off this thing. I'll turn it over for you, though, to the other side where it's just shapes. Maybe that'll be less disturbing for you. So you remember when we did this? And I was going to do some kind of journal out of it, and I wound up hating this. So I figured this will be the next roller book. I can fix it. So we're going to roller in this book today. But I got to figure some stuff out because I got a hell of a lot of stuff up here. There's our mascot. But I got like a huge pile of stuff. I didn't think this all the way through. Okay, hold on. Ooh. We're going to put that over there maybe. I don't know what we're going to do. Okay. We're gonna push this back so we have room to. We're gonna push this over. So I think we'll be fine. I'll put the jelly. We'll put the. We're gonna start in the middle. That's usually our starting point. That's the middle, so we'll start there. Then we have to gently open the jelly plate because I broke the packaging and it's taped, but you know, I don't want to create any more damages. To the packaging and wind up with a dried up jelly plate. Because while they're not super expensive, they aren't cheap either. And there's our jelly plate. And we've got some. We need to just. We got some dried stuff on there. Okay. Yes, Bed of Dust is Nina. Sorry. That's our new mascot. Els got him for me from the dollar store the other day. It's a sloth and a hula skirt. How could I not? With his little claw fingers. He's got claws. Claws. Okay. So we are shooting for autumn colors. I'm obviously not adding Floetrol to anything today because it's a little late for that. We're already ready to do it. Oh, I do got to move the other. Woo. Okay, I don't think I need scissors up here. Those over there. And then we've got our Michelle gifted metallic paint. So we're going to give some of those a try today. I have so much stuff around my desk right now. He's crazy. Okay, let's put that up there. Let's put these over here. Okay, and then I need to. Boy, I hope I don't need to get out of my room in a rush for anything. Oh. Guess we have got to move the paint rack over here so I can get to that. Okay. Roseanne! Hey, Laura, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Well, you are the scrap queen, Laura. But you know, some people look at paper, and I have honestly, now that I've been exposed to like random paper packs from the thrift store and stuff, I can honestly tell you there is ugly paper out there, whether you believe it or not. there is. I'm just taking off some of the, there's some stuff going on over here. All right. So we are kind of shooting for autumn and pastels for light colors too. So I kind of have two divergent goals that I'm trying to accomplish with the paper. But I get it. Some people love all the paper. But I have personally seen some ugly paper. Just saying. What do we want to start with, guys? Let's start with maybe some turquoise. Let's start with a bright color today. Yes, pastels for, you know, writing. Page is light enough to write on. It is a goal. Okay, this needs to be pushed all the way down. Oh dear. Hold the phone. So this is just going to be a light. And we'll go for just some lines across there, something simple to start with, and see what happens. White chalk markers. I don't necessarily, I'm not a big subscriber of the painty papers over. I've seen people doing it, and you can jelly print over paper and stuff. Everybody has their thing. But if your job was to come here and tell me there's no ugly papers to try and discourage the ugly paper contest, that's not going to work. So, ugly is in the eye of the beholder. Maybe you bought it and you thought it was a good idea and it didn't work for what you wanted, and now it is ugly to you. So this has got some definite grunge in it. And that's our first jelly print of the day. And we are doing double-sided today. Next time we'll probably be doing single-sided. Oh yeah, metallic Sharpies, definitely. And white paint pens too. Or just white pens in general. They do make white gel pens too. That is a true thing. Okay, so let's try maybe a nice soft pink to go with this turquoise. This is our cherry blossom pink. And we are running low on it, but you know, this could be from, Els cleaned out her paint rack. So this may be one of those that didn't have much in it to begin with. Because I'm not a super big pink person. But I'll be a little more open-minded when I do my thing. When I rebuy paints. Yes, BB pink. Okay, so this one is just going to be a hole. I don't think we need, some of that turquoise is still on there, so we'll see. And I'm also looking for just some plain backgrounds too, to stencil some things onto. Used to have some close-up of basketball paper. Visual texture have me the ick. Yeah, see? Now that's paper that you consider ugly. Somebody else might think that's the jam. But let's be honest. It was ugly. That's the kind of paper you can send in if you have a sheet. You don't have to send whole pads of paper to me. That was very generous of Janie. But if you just have a sheet that's ugly, we'll enter it into the ugly paper contest with monthly winners. And then we'll do a big drawing at the end of the year to nominate the ugliest paper that we found. So, you know, it's a thing. So we've got leftover turquoise and pink on here. Maybe we want to try some of this icy blue. You have tons of 90s and 2000s. The double aughts. Now this paint has a weird texture to it. And it makes farting noises, so that's exciting. I put a little too much paint on here, so we're going to roll that out. And then we're going to put a nice texture on it, but that means we can put some, we can roll off some more of the paint, really. We want to have us a good paint roll-off book, right? But also nice jelly prints. Okay. Let's go hexagons with this one. And then I got to grab some stencils. I got to try to remember where I don't think they're over here. So I got to try to remember where I stuck them at. You know, I love the hexagons. But yeah, we'll throw a couple of spritzes of Floetrol into some of these paints. And I think we'll actually put this right on the back of that pink one, because it's already dry. Oh, ugly. She's going at her typos. Oh, gave it away. You making farty noises over there? That paint makes plenty. Oh, here we go. And that's lifting away some of the other stuff. And we got a couple of peels on here. But there's our paper. And those pulled up pieces are easily fixed. A little brayering. But we got to get that paper off the jelly plate. We don't want it to be on there for the next print. Okay, so there's still some blue, a little bit of pink on there. What shall we go with? I am feeling I don't know what I'm feeling like. Maybe a thin layer of purple? This is a very bright purple, but let's see if we can get it on thin enough to not be overwhelming. That was interesting. Okay. Let's go with this pattern. And we'll do that, let's see, on the back of this turquoisey one, because that's going to be pretty dark. So I was ironing, okay, so let's roll back to Friday. At this rate, you have to live to be 502. Hey, we all know what we need to know. And we have opportunities to learn every day. Nobody's insulting anybody's intelligence around here. That's not happening on my watch. Because we all bring different things to the table. And that's what makes groups like this awesome. Okay, so we got the purple on there. I think we're going to go for a little bit of red. Red or hot pink? Let me see. What do I think? Let's go hot pink. Let's do hot pink. You're not wanting to live biblically old? Not unless it comes with some more energy and vitality than I have right now. Because I'm telling you what, at some of those biblical ages, I might just be laying on the ground going, you know? I don't know how that's going to work out. So this is just going to be a nice thin layer. And we'll pull some Lego circles going on right there. Now we need some new paper. New paper! I don't want to age back to like being a fetus, though. Can't even have some serious change of life, baby. Just confused by life? Okay. Well, life does throw some curveballs at you. I'll say that much. Just when you think you get it, life's like, oh, surprise. Well, that's fun. And see, not too overpowering. I love the really bright prints, but I find them hard to use for pages and stuff. They're great for backgrounds, though, and other stuff. Oh, fingers. Fingers. What are we looking for here? What do we want to do? We did the hot pink. Let's go bright blue and see how that works. I don't even know what puce is. I used to think I did, but and I think I'm going for a thin layer here too. I still have the King Tut, Funky Tut song stuck in my head. Okay, let's do bubbles. 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 I love the bubbles. Bubbles are fun. Bubbles. Tiny bubbles. I have finally hit a section of paper. I need paper. Criminal Minds that I don't think I've seen all the episodes of. Let me think about what season it is. Let me hold on. Maybe I can tell. Let's go over here for a second. Season 14, episode 3. That's where I'm at. And they seem much less familiar to me. Yeah, Funky Tut. King Tut. It's a fugly green. Well, that explains a lot. All right, let's see how this pulled off. Oh, we got a lot of blue left on there, so that'll be nice. It's a nice model pattern. I like it. Now, what do we like with this blue? I'm going to try school bus yellow. See if we can get a little grungy on. I'll look it up later. I think I have an idea of what color it is, But I always thought I knew what chartreuse was, and then I saw a picture of it recently, and I'm like, I've been wrong. But now I couldn't tell you what it was. Because you don't hear about it very often, so I don't think about it, you know. I'm going to need a little bit more. That is definitely not enough. So we had a tuna subs from Subway for lunch. Except Sandy, I think she had a different kind. She had something called Cali something or other. I think it's a new one. And I ate half of mine. It was so light and refreshing, though, because it was cold, you know, and it's been warmer. Hold on, we'll look it up on my phone in a second. There's something wrong with my tablet. I think I need to reload it, but I can't remember my Google password. And apparently to do that, you need your Google password. Oh, yeah. That's peeling some of it up. There we go. Okay. I'm going to throw some bread on here now. But let me grab my phone. Let's talk about the temperature real quick. It's 90 here in Vegas today. Right now, well, that was at 12:29. It's 95. Feels like 95. That's convenient. Yesterday, the high was 96. And the low 77. No wonder it didn't feel very cool last night. Today, 96.73. Tomorrow, 98.70. I don't believe these temperature ranges. It's not suddenly going to be 92 and 66. I think they're guessing again. If this is right, next Saturday should only be 89, but I don't know if I believe them. Sunday was supposed to be our first, today, Sunday, like it's not Sunday, was supposed to be our first, this phone. Supposed to be our first 100-degree day, but it's not going to make it. I'm thinking any day now, honestly. I need to search. Search. Is this it? I just want to look for something. It may not let me. Use without an account. Yeah, that's it. I didn't buy me this phone. And Alice didn't buy it either. It's a long story. But I'm not giving it any of my personal information because somebody has an account set up on here from my family. And hold on. Allow. What color is puce? Oh, there you go. There's puce. Dark red or purple brown. Then what was the other one I said? So that's the color right there. It's kind of a swatch between the two colors it says it is. Roseanne has 71 and a high of 74. Okay, Candy. So puce is that color. And then what was I saying? Let's go home. Oh, I already forgot the color name. Puce and... if anybody remembers, type it in and I'll ask. Yet somebody in my family wanted information from me, so they went so far as to send me a phone. But they set up an account on the thing, and I don't want to put in any of my passwords or anything. I'm waiting for the time. Well, the time did run out. I was waiting for the time to run out because then I can possibly, after my next sale, hopefully it'll be in time to keep the same phone number. I don't want to not be in contact with them, but I just don't want them. When I pay for it, I can make them change the password and stuff. So let's do these spots again. Little circles. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? Anything you want to tell everybody about? I was in Elsa's, well, I was awake during Elsa's thing today. The not so family friendly feud. Oh, is Pius the other? No, it's a, I just showed a picture of it, Nina. Oh, it said it's a brown. No, I've already forgotten. I already forgot. It says dark red or purple brown. Chartreuse, that was the other color. What color is chartreuse? There's your ugly green. Chartreuse is known as yellow-green, a contrast resemblance to the color of a French liqueur called chartreuse, introduced in 1764. I don't know if I would drink something that color. I got to be honest with you. And Candy knows it all because she teaches art. Yay, Candy. So there we go. We learned a couple of things today. Now let's go over here and close all those windows. So yeah, I'm waiting until I pay the renewal on the phone number. Hopefully. I got to actually get some videos posted for my sale. Okay, back to Friday. I keep trying to tell this story, and I'm sucking at it. So Friday, blah, blah, we were doing serial killer stuff. And then I was, we did that pocket, which I still need to sew. Probably be doing that tonight. I've been ironing things. And, okay, we put red on there. Let's try a little yellow. Let's do some Lolo. And so I was going to get the sewing machine down. And I was looking at it, and I was sitting here watching some Criminal Minds because, trying to get all the way to season 16. It took me more than a month. However, it's been a month and 4 days since I started watching it. And I'm on season 13, so hold please. There's not very much left in this one. I think we're going to spread some water in there coming up shortly. So I was sitting here thinking about it because I don't have much in the way of fabric scraps, and that's not like a whinge or anything. I'm not whining about it. But I'm sitting here thinking, I know I have something because in the back of my brain, I'm like, I know there's something I have. And then I remembered, like, over a year ago, I bought one, when it was all the rage, when people were doing the, taking apart the rag rugs for the sari scraps and other fabric scraps. I bought one from Five Below. And I stuck it in the closet because I wasn't ready to take it apart at that time. Because by the time I had bought one, by the time I decided, hey, I'd like to try that, there was kind of some backlash on it, and people were being kind of shitty about it. So I just stuck it in the closet, and I thought, well, I'll get around to it. Because I thought, not that I, like this morning, Elle said I was going to sell some, and I'm not. It's for me to have scraps and bits of stuff to use for all of these journals that we're making, to put on the edges of pages, and to build, and to have scraps of people's shirts and stuff. Because there is some really ugly stuff in there. Some very plain, even some dirty and stained fabrics are in it, which was one of the things people were complaining about when they were doing it. So towards the end, there was some backlash, and people were, being kind of rude about, oh, what a stupid thing to do. Why would you waste your time on that sort of thing? And I hadn't reached my fuck it all stage yet, where I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. A lot of red, or a lot of yellow, a little bit of red left on here. I think I want to try that. This red oxide, this brownish red. And so I yanked it out of the closet on Friday night while I was sitting here watching Criminal Minds. And I remember some people, it took them, I want to say, days, and a couple of people, it took them over a week. I knocked that thing out in 2 hours. There is a lot of fabric in one of those rag rugs, first of all, let me tell you. And it is such a wide variety of fabrics. It was pretty freaking amazing. The amount of stuff and just the variation in quality. And now I can see why some people were upset when they bought theirs, because people probably, when it was originally being done, I think people were only showing the very best of what was in the rug, and you weren't getting a full picture of what was actually of the range of fabrics you could get in one of those rugs, because they're made out of remnants and scraps and bolt ends and from production. They farm those out, and people hand, they get them wet, and they twist the fabrics together, and then those dry, and then they weave them into the rugs. It's a whole process, and it's amazing to watch somebody make one of those. But there is just a ton, because they roll together 2 or 3 bits, or one long bit is folded in on itself several times. Welcome back, Candy. Did you like yours? Roseanne? It took my muscles to get it apart. Saturday had my kids and spouses and 3 toddlers and a baby grands. Oh, I bet they had fun. And you ordered Asian food. Nice. That's smart, because you all were going to be so tired after that. Oh, this is fun. That's very interesting what's coming off on there. That's weird. Some of this up here was white, but that is a very grungy. I would use that definitely for a fall journal. Okay. So now let's layer up some other junk. So I took it all apart. It was, you can ask Els, and I think she described it. I just piled it all next to me on the floor, right here. And it was the height of my chair when I was done. Now, I could squish it down, of course, but just pulling the fabric out and dropping it onto the floor in its little twisty bits was, a Herculean task. By the time I was done at the 2 hours, I'm like, oh my God. So you were pleased. I'm very pleased with what I got. But in looking through it, I can see why some people who bought from people who took them apart would be unhappy. So this is just some of the fabric, you guys. This is this is 2 loads. So what I did was I took it apart, and then the next day after I got up, because this went on till like 3 in the morning. So you can see you get sometimes 2 or 3 pieces of the same thing, and this is very nice. Sometimes you might get one. Some of it's very gauzy, like this. But I'll tell you, a lot of this is dirty and stained, even after being washed. Let me find something uglier for you guys. Because let me guess, this will be one of the more attractive ones I did. Like here's kind of you can see, this has a line sewn down it. So they ripped something that was sewn together. And here you can see all the stitching where it all came together. They literally are using parts of the fabric that would otherwise go in the trash. That's what's so great about buying this product and taking it apart for something and using it. Like I can see cutting some of the plainer strips, because there are some very like almost muslin type ones. Let me see if I can find something in here. There's and some of it's very shiny and weird. Here's one that has a little bit of embroidery on it. There aren't very many in my particular pack that had, but you can see on the other side it's like gold. See here? There's pieces like this. And you can see how when they would get to a place where it would need to turn, they would rip the fabric and make the turn with the smaller piece and then twist more onto that going down so that the turns aren't real bulky. Here's one where it's the edge of something, but it was sewn to something else at some point. So you can see that. There isn't really any in this batch. So this is more typical. This is, I think it's just a cotton. It's stiff because it's got sizing in it. Still, even after being hand washed. But you can tell, there it rips. So I could see there are lots like this. There are bright ones and dark ones. There's blacks, blues, browns, where it's this very plain fabric. I could see tearing that into strips. Nice thin ones that you could tie onto tags. Elle suggested making tassels out of some of these. And then see, you'll have some pieces that are just like this, or it's just like the selvage end of something. So then here's another one where you've got two pieces. This is where two things were sewn together. And you can undo that if you want, but I don't ultimately know what I'm doing with all this fabric. So I'm not taking those steps right now. But overall, in the pile, overwhelmingly, I got such a variety of fabrics that, woohoo. You got some cartoon. I didn't get any of that. That's awesome. Some of mine is a little bit stretchy, yes. But there's just such a variety in the patterns and everything. There's some very bright. There's some very dark. There is a little something for almost any project in there. And, when I was kind of whinging the other day about that sale where I saw the boho fabrics where she had got the saris in. And I'm going to go with olive green now because we got there's a little bit around the edges, but most of the rest of the jelly plate is clean. Oh, we haven't used any metallics yet. Epic fail. Let's start with the olive green. I have to say, overall for my money, super, super happy with what I got. I paid $5 for that rug. I have so many fabric scraps now. And they're not all gauzy and they're not all solid. And there are some colors I would never pick for myself, but that I think will be great for some projects, At least no granny panty nylon knits. There's a little bit of nylon in there, but not much because I don't think they use nylon very much in India, And these rugs are typically handmade in third world countries. Oh my gosh, something terrible has happened.
That's it.
My roller ball. It fell apart. I think it's over. I'm screwed. Hold on. I gotta get a piece of paper on here. We put a pattern on it. That's it. What?
I'm not stalking around your door anymore, waiting for you to say something that I can bust in and scare the crap out of you with. Because I stood here for like 6 minutes waiting for you, and you didn't say a friggin' word.
Is it because I didn't talk about my
Nope,
feelings?
That one's not working for me. I'm not doing it.
You're hurting my feelings.
Nope.
I don't.
You won't have feelings. You have one tiny little lonely feeling.
Get out. You hurted my feelings.
Your feeling?
Oh, get out. You're being mean.
You're the one that always says you have one tiny little lonely feeling.
I have another brayer, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, that sucks. Let me see your brayer.
Here's the piece.
Uh-huh.
There's the brayer.
Uh-huh.
There's my nasty.
Okay. All right. You do carry on. And
what am I carrying on with?
I don't know. Find another brayer.
Wait, over there. My little tiny brayer's in there.
Here you go.
This is gonna suck.
I'm gonna go fix your problem.
Well, I'm looking at it. I don't know what fell off. I brayered it to death, you guys. She did not stand there for 6 minutes. That never happened. She stood there for a minute and a half and got impatient. She's not going to loan me a brayer. She's seen what I do to mine. Els is very prissy about her craft supplies in a way that I am not. I'm going to do this pumpkin orange. Oh boy. Doesn't feel the same. Not that there's anything wrong with this sprayer, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with this sprayer. It was a gift from Miss Carla. I think that says a lot that I managed to break a brayer. I got skills. Okay. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh well. Yeah, so now you can see it actually. Let's try the back of this one. This may be too bright. There is a little bit of olive green on the other side of the orange. We'll see if any of that comes out. Bye, Michelle. Have a great evening. Thanks for coming in and spending some time with us. Say hello to your son for us. Or at least think it, if it's weird if you tell him that. Housemate. I rent a room from her and her husband, Mr. Mike. And then there's another lady that rents a different room from them. And that's Sandy. It's an old friend of hers. So I live in a house with 3 other adults. None of us are related. Els and Mike are married. And Sandy and I barely know each other. But we behave sort of like sisters. We spend all our time insulting one another and doing shitty things. I never said that. That never came out of my mouth. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's try. So we got that orange on there. What's going to look good with that orange, maybe? Where did I put that? Oh, I put it over here. Let's try something out of the metallics, yes? Let's try this yellow-green with the orange. I think there might be a seal on here. Nope, no. Oh, yeah, there is. Ooh, how does that work? Oh. Oh, well. Hello there. Check that out. There's like a little capping system. Okay, guess those aren't getting dried out in there. Okay, so let's add a little bit more on there. Oh, okay. Let's put some of that back in there now. That's a lot. All right, let's start with that much and see how it goes. Let's just put a little bit more on there. Okay. That was fun and exciting. Who knew? Okay. I'm easily amused. I'm sorry. Sandra, how are ya? From the other room. We all love a good nap in this house. Mike was having his lunchtime nap, and I was napping on the love seat, and Els was napping in the bedroom. And Sandra, it was a whole family napping thing. It was as quiet as the house ever gets in the day. All right, let's see how that comes off. Ooh. Maybe a little bit thicker on the green than I would have liked. But interesting. So with those, they're creamier, so I need to maybe work to get it spread out a little bit. Chartreuse. Uh-oh. I see something about an ever-changing assortment of fishes. 2 dogs, 1 cat. Yes. Currently there are about, I don't know, what, 12 fishes or so. But Mike's talking about expanding his fish harem. So we shall see. So what do we want to do with this now? So let's try and get into some fall colors. Let's throw a little brown on here. Oh, no, this is the berry. We're doing the berry wine. This paint is super, super thick. It's this color. And it also makes farty noises. Okay. We're just spreading out some paint. Look at us go. Tiny brayers are annoying. Okay. Let's pull this back just a little bit. I think. I don't want it to be quite that thick. Let's try it on the back of this blue. And there we go. And we've got some left over for the next bit. Okay. No, that's just a regular color. Hold on a second. I got to go grab something. I'll be right back. Hold, please. Okie dokie. Okay, sorry. It took me a minute to find what I was looking for. These are some foamy children's stacking blocks, and they have patterns on them. One has like an undulating kind of pattern, and then one has this kind of hexagon-y, waffly kind of thing. So I thought we might try some of those. Oops. Okay. Sorry for the delay. You had a beef burrito? See, cheese sandwich. Need to make a run to the grocery store. Yeah, they're like stackable blocks for kids. They come in different shapes. These are just circly ones. They're for small kids so that they're not sharp and they don't like bonk themselves in the face with it and stuff. Else has a whole bag of them for when her grandbabies were little. All right, so let's start with maybe this reddish brown metallic paint. Let's see. So we know we got to unscrew it and take off the doodah. And rub it on here. Then put the lid back on. Yeah. So if they chuck it at the dog or your head, no big deal. Where wooden blocks, not so much fun. Just saying. So this is a metallic reddish brown. I might have put too much on here. We're going to do it in a bubble pattern. Because we haven't used the bubble. Oh, wait. Why did we bring these out here if I wasn't going to use them? Oops, hold the phone, please. I can't exactly see where I've got it. This paint is slightly transparent. Okay. Let's try this on the back of the red. See how it works out. Cheaper than our foamies. And there's a number of patterns on them. I think there's one with squiggly lines too. They're up on top of the hot shelf and I haven't had a chance to look at them in a while. I have a couple in my room somewhere. I had to go out to Elsa's area to borrow hers. There we go. That's almost a Chinese Oriental pattern, right? It's kind of that's what I kind of, if we did this in red, it would probably look very Oriental. So let's try it with some school bus yellow. And I think she's got a great big set of them. I think you can get them in smaller sets, you know. This is a non-metallic color. This is, it's actually called Deep Yellow, and it's the dollar store variety. Whoever makes the Acrology by Rich Art, whichever dollar store that is, I can never remember. It's called Deep Yellow, but it reminds me of a school bus yellow. So, and then we'll go ahead and let's see what this one looks like. We'll just Can't hurt. Just randomly putting it on there. There's hammering going on out there. Maybe there's hope for my brayer yet. All right, let's see what it looks like. It's going to be yellow on yellow. But this was a much brighter yellow. This is going to be school bus yellow. Yeah. So they're squares and triangles, and they've all got different sort of patterns on them. Alice usually does mixed media, so she chose smaller ones because most mixed media pieces are small. So there it is with the school bus yellow on it. It's kind of cool. All right, moving on. Should we try it with some red so see how oriental it might look, and maybe some purple? That might be fun. Let's just throw a little red on here. What'd you do to it? I heard you hammering it.
I put it back together.
But what happened? What did I do to make it fall apart?
It was filthy.
Well, yes, I know that.
Yes. Well, it built up around the edge there.
Is that why it started spitting out all the other stuff?
Yeah.
Look.
You have to start cleaning it.
I don't want to.
I don't care.
You won't fix it again for me?
Nope.
Wow. I love you. Okay, we're going to need a new page. I heard Els just asked Sasha to peel potatoes. Usually she's like, you peel potatoes. She's growing up. And a nice lady. I will say I think this looks nice in the roller book. Just putting tons of it on there. Kind of fun. I'm in now. I gotta get enough to cover the whole page. This is going to create problems with the pattern on the... Okay. Papers. We need papers. So that is a little more time consuming. You found some... I never found any metallics at the Dollar Tree. You like the... Oh, yeah. I got some grungy corners. Every now and then I got to put on a juicy paint. Try and get them up. All right, let's see what we got. There it is. Woo woo. All right, let's throw, I think, some turquoise on there. And I think we'll do bubbles for that. We'll do 2 layers of, see what happens. 2 layers of stuff. Big brayer, yay. I guess I'll have to go rinse it off after every live. I don't like being responsible. I like just doing the fun stuff. This is why Amy doesn't own a car. It's bad for Amy. Now, I know you got to take car in for maintenance. I'm not crazy. Well, I'm not real crazy. Okay, let's get another piece of paper. Oh, I said I was going to put pattern on that. Bubbles, maybe? Let's go bubbles, but let's just do it lightly. Let's just pounce it on there and pull it off. Okay. Yeah, all the salt, right? Mixed with the snow and the slush and the... I know you have to wash a car and get oil changes and stuff. I have to treat my brayer with more respect. There we go. That's much darker than I thought it was going to be. Okay, let's see what's next. What do we do now? I gotta... Okay, let's try a metallic maybe. What do we feel like? Let's try this burgundy just for giggles. Okay. Burgundy. Okay. Lid. It looks like almost a pink. Like a rosier. I don't like creamy. I guess creamy is the right word. Okay. This is the burgundy metallic paint. Ooh, it's so smooth. And my brayer stopped squeaking, you guys. No squeak in the brayer. Sadness. We're just going to put this on here again. Look at us go. Do 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 do. Yes, creamy. See what the burgundy metallic paint looks like with our turquoise and stuff. This could be interesting. This could be truly horrible, honestly. That's an interesting color. I don't know if I would call that burgundy. It's almost like a dusty rose to me. But it does have that metallic look to it. Woo woo. Let's do one with just that, because I think we're not going to get... Some of this other stuff shouldn't come up. Let's just see what happens if we do another one. See, it says burgundy on there, but it has kind of a pink tinge to me. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just definitely not burgundy. Somebody's smoking the crack. But it's pretty. I do like it. But let's see what it looks like alone, and maybe with the hex pattern on it. Not you. Ooh, look at us go. It rolls on nice, though. It does roll on very nice. Okay, let's grab the hexagon over here. Woo woo! Let's put some little hexies on here. And a new piece of paper. Living large. Yeah, I think because it's got the metallic in it, and that always changes the... Uh-oh. Rosemary just posted up a video, you guys. Acorn Natural Dye Bundle. You might want to run over and check that out. Those are usually limited time deals where there's only a few of them. She's got cool stuff over there. I do like it, though. It's like I'm still going to use the word creamy. That's how it feels to me. But it's already, except for in a few spots, it's already dry. check that out. I like it. All right, so let's have a look at what our gold looks like in the metallic. I forgot. I got to take the lid out. Let's put that on there. Right now we're just looking to see what each color is so we can see how we might want to mix them, you know. How do we want to mix it? All right, let's go with this pattern, just for funsies. And a piece of paper. Yes, hi Adria, how you doing? And Amber. Yeah, it could be something that they added with the shine. Maroon, maybe. Yes, there's two sides. There's two sides in one. But there was a lady in earlier. I don't know if she's still here. Not a fan of the buggies. So I flipped it over so it wasn't quite so bugalicious. Oh, look, that was juicy enough to pick up some of the grunge. Look at all the edges. We got some of our grungier bits on there. So that's just our straight up gold. Oh, yep, Allie K and Miss Allie K in the house. Okay. Let's see what's next. What do we want to try? Champagne gold. Let's try champagne gold. Let's see what we get. Trying out all our colors. I'm sorry I didn't get to it while Michelle was here. I didn't even realize she was in the room. She's amazing as a lurker. He would never know she was there. Never, never. Okay. I did. But I'll show it again at the end if you like, Adria. Or if you're getting ready to go out, let me know and I'll pull it out. And you don't have to, if you have more than one piece, feel free to send in a little bit every month or a piece or two. You can come in with as little as, Janie happened to send a whole pad. However, you can enter with as little as one piece. If you got one ugly piece, or you want to break up your entries over months so you have more opportunities to win, you can do that. Because we'll have monthly winners, and then we'll have votes on what's the ugliest paper, and then we'll have some booby prizes, Booby. Now let's grab a sheet of paper. So this is champagne gold. Oh, I don't mind. I know bugs aren't everybody's jam. Elle's found this out at the thrift store. And I don't mind most bugs. A lot of bugs eat other bugs. A few of them do weird me out. I will say centipedes gross me out to no end. It's all the legs. It's the way they move. Oh, that's a nice color. That'd look nice over something like the purple or this bright blue. Okay. Ooh, I did a thing. I don't know what I threw. Let's try this. with the bright blue. Let's do it. Yeah, silverfish are kind of gross. Yeah. So, yeah, I try to accommodate. I'll have to get out an alternate one. I've got them all stacked away somewhere. I have other things that I can use for when we have people in that aren't so bugalicious. But yeah, it's a thing. I get it. Creepy crawly's not for everybody. I am small spiders do not bother me in any way, shape, or form. However, you get to talking about like a tarantula and I still, they eat bugs and other things that maybe you don't want around. I do get that. And I'm going to pull this back some because that's a little bit thicker and brighter than I'd like. And, although maybe I did one of that. We'll have to try it twice. Once bright and once not. Because we're going to try this with that champagne gold over it. So we're going to pull this. We're going to pull the next one twice. Well, and you can see more. That's true. I probably need something a little more neutral. I should find I need my cutting mat for a couple of things, for some fussy cuts I need to do. And I put it away cleverly. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to try, I'm going to do this two ways. I'm going to put the champagne on here. Uh-oh, I lost the champagne. Uh-oh. The spot is empty. Amy, what did you do with it? Did it roll on the floor? That's what rolled on the floor. So, and then we'll do a second pull. And put this print back down. But this one, there's still a little blue on the plate. So, and this has, I think, some shimmer in it. It looks a little sparkly to me. Yeah, this does have some sparkle in it. That blob was a little much for the... Yeah, this has definitely got some shimmer going on. We're going to try this with purple too, I think. Okay. So, let's see what this looks like with just the pull up with no other pattern on it with the blue underneath. This is a maple tree seed pot. I don't like it when stuff flies in the car no matter what it is. I hate it when you get stuck in the car with a freaking fly or a bee and you can't get it, like the window's open and you're not moving and it won't go out. Like, what's in the back seat that is so much fun that you can't exit my car? Oh, this is pulling up a bunch of stuff. Check that out. Okay, I didn't get it smoothed out as much as I would have liked. I should have smoothed over it a few more times. But that's actually not bad at all. And we pulled up a lot of that grunge. Check us out. All right, now I'm just going to put a layer of the champagne down. And I'm going to put it right over that blue that's already on there. But I do want this to be a super thin layer. So... It's so shimmery.
I want you to know.
Yes.
That I'm cooking.
Oh, I forgot. They asked me what was for dinner, and then I blabbered about something else. Ham, potatoes, and cabbage. You're making me specifically dinner?
You, very specifically, just for you.
Just for me? Yes. Ooh, do I get to decide who eats and who doesn't?
Yes.
Oh, all the power. Everybody can eat. Yay! Yeah, we're going to try it with purple too because it's so sparkly. Hold on, I'll show you in a second. Still pulling up a little bit of that grunge. That's nice. And there it is. So let me show you. So I rolled out a bunch of it on here. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Hold on. My live is not live. So I can't see what you're seeing. Okay. So I don't know if it's going to come out. But it is. It does have shimmer to it. You can definitely see the gold, but there's little tiny shimmery things in there. Okay, let's get out the purple. But you know what I think I'm actually going to do? I'm going to put the champagne gold on, and I'm going to put an overall pattern on it, and then I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to put the purple over that. So let's do that. So we're going to want to let that dry for a hot minute. Oh, let's do this bubble pattern since I took it out. I did say I was going to put a pattern on it. So there's that. And Els did fix my brayer. That's groovy. Oh. You feel like the Christmas plaid paper pack. Okay, so we're letting this dry. Let it dry. Let's do this. I'm going to be sad if this starts to crack. I love this thing, and we'll probably never find it again. I'll be desperately holding on to tiny chunks of it, trying to make it work. Okay, I think that is dry enough for us to put this purple on. Let's get our purple on. We could also try it with black, I think. Okay. See what it's going to look like. Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, that's right up to the edge there. Oh, yeah, that bright yellow paper. Woo-woo! So, yeah, you can enter the ugly scrap paper, scrapbooking paper contest with as little as one sheet. And as much as, oh, there you go. Very subtle pattern on there. And super shiny. Okay, we'll do one black and then we'll be all done. I'm having a lot of fun with this champagne. Who knew? Okay, let's put that back in the box. This will be the last time. And I'm trying for a really thin coat this time. Okay, let's go with hexagons. Everybody loves the hex. Okay, I love the hexagons. It's a me thing. Okay, and a piece of paper. Oh no, we gotta let that dry. Let that dry because we need black. There's the black. Almost, but not quite. Back to the present. So yeah, we're having a ham, potatoes, and cabbage, which I mostly think of as a warm weather meal, but it does sound good. I think it's the saltiness. I'm salty right now. And I mean that in every sense of the word. Just feeling a little salty about life. You gotta love your family. Okay. And spreading out the black. Woohoo! Just everywhere. Because it's going to be super shiny. And there's the squeak. Ooh, we're extra squeaky. We're squeaky, extra squeaky. That's what I said, squeaky. I know that one page is super slutty with all this squeakiness. All right, paper. Voila. 2 sheets of paper. I only need 1. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. It's a little dry right there. We got a little peeling. Not the end of the world, though. So there it is. That's interesting. I kind of like it. Okay. Let's peel that paper off there. And see what kind of metallic we want to put down on here next. Hubby baked his brownies. It's hard to resist brownies. I'll go with you on that one. We had Jello last night. Okay, so let's try this metallic teal. See what happens. You gotta pull the lid out. I keep forgetting about the seal. That's nice that they have this. I've never received paints on, these came from Amazon. Michelle sent them to me, who left us to call her son. And I've never seen Amazon paint order come with seals like that, which is super nice because they're not going to leak on the way and they haven't had any time to like dry out, So that is super awesome-tastic. This is just called teal, metallic teal. That is a high-pitched squeal. I'm going to turn this over so you can squeegee onto this side. All right. Let's go with this pattern. And a piece of paper. I got to start doing some back sides, though. Oops. Peacock blue. Wow. Hold on, I'll get the box over here. It's a 20 piece set, so we'll be trying out the various colors here. So we know what's going to mix good with other stuff and how much we need. We don't need as much as I've been putting on, I can tell you that much. Okay, so this is the metallic teal. Ta-da! It is almost like a peacock blue, isn't it? Metallic blue. Okay. Let me grab the box here. So it is Shuttle Art, 20 colors, acrylic paint in metallic finish, quick drying, fade resistant, non-toxic, 22-ounce bottles. And those are all the colors. Green, yellow, teal, silver, purple, orange, black, flash black, burgundy, plum, green, aqua green, white pearl, rich espresso. Now we've tried all of these here. Rich espresso, reddish brown. No, we did not try that one. This one, and this one. Then there's blue, purple, blue, ocean blue, pink, and red. And we're going to try them all, unless you guys get sick of me. It also came with a little paint palette. And I'm not sure where I put it, but it came with a little paintbrush set too. It's super cute. And they're full-size paintbrushes. I just don't know where I set them at. I put them in a safe place. Heaven help us. We'll never find them. Okay, so that was the teal. We're going to try the silver. You are welcome. That one had quite a bit on the cap. Give it a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Okay. Yeah, I said it. That's right. I said it. I'm imagining the silver will be good over or under other things. And we may wind up with some of that teal on here as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on the back of the teal. Throwing paper everywhere. Like I said, we had tuna subs for lunch. Els went out with Sandy to get something. I don't remember what. Probably dinner. And they went to a couple of stores. Okay, that's just the silver. No. But it does have the teal in there. So that's the silver with the little teal under it. And then some grungies. We got some grungies. Some grungies right here too. So it's a nice silver. I like it. I definitely like it. Okay, we're going to try purple next. And there is maybe a little silver on the edges and teal left. They're coming out nice. These are going to be fun to, after I'm done with the test, I will pull them out of the box and put them on the rack that I'm storing the other paints on, so that we can use them on the regular. I think these will be fun, because we can mix some of the teal and the other colors for the fall and summer. We could try and do some water looking papers for, I got a journal that involves water coming up. That was a special request. Because I don't do normal stuff, and somebody was like, I want to see you do something normal. Okay. Let's hit it. Let's hit it with a pattern, though. Let's see about what's under here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some roll off on that. Okay, we're going to do this purple on the back of this blue. What brand are those paints? Those paints are Shuttle Art. Right here. Shuttle Art Metallic Acrylic Paint. I'm sorry, I never did go to and even look them up. I was so excited when I got them, though. It's the unexpected things people do for you that are, you know, it's a nice, because you don't have expectation that people are just going to send you stuff. I never do. Ooh, that's pretty. What do you think? Pretty. It's Shuttle Art 20 metallic color paint set. I can get you the ISBN number off here maybe. So over here, it is the model number over here is SAMAP20. The barcode number is 727261. Let me start over. 72726108558 And they did come from Amazon, even though Shuttle Art sells them on their website. And my production date on these was July 27th, 2022, and they are not even a little bit dried out. I will say the caps on these are superior. So there. So that was our purple. Let's go on to the next row. We've got Flash Black. Ooh. Let's see how this is. So this is going to tell us how we're going to want to mix them with other colors or with each other even. There we go. That had a nice little tight seal on it. So we're going to give it a little shake. Get your booty into it. Chair booty dancing. Okay. This is looking a little like a charcoal gray to me, but let's see how it comes out. Okay. All right. Let's just put some lines on here. How about just some lines? And we'll put it on the back of this purple sheet. So Tuesday will be our next live. You guys know I don't really do Mondays. I was going to run a small sale tomorrow, but I haven't got my videos together. So my first video should go up tomorrow. I've got the stuff all stacked up. It's going to be some jelly prints that we had before. Those big matte pieces. And a couple other things. The Brayer book from last time that I showed you. Oh, that's interesting. It does look black, but also here I feel like there are some gray tones in there, but that's probably the metallic component. All right, so let's see what's next. We did black. Now we already did the burgundy. Let's try plum purple. Now this looks more like it might come out like a purpley pink. I keep forgetting I got to take the thing out. Oh my God, I'm such a dork. Every time. Okay. This is feeling almost a little bit fuchsia to me. Do. Okay, let's see. What do we get? Woo woo with their squeaky brayer. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Okay, we got to go to the next page. And the next page. And the next page. Oh boy. Okay, let's just do it here. Pink and orange kind of go together, right? Okay, we're going to do this on the back of this. I think this is the black and the champagne that we did. I'm feeling like watching Moana, you guys. I love that dumb chicken. I think I might try and sneak out into the living room and catch it. Oh, I forgot to put a pattern on it. Whoopsie. Sorry, guys. It's just a plain print. But that means we can do another print over it. We can maybe do a stencil-y kind of thing. But that is the plum purple, which I would call fuchsia personally. I would definitely call that a fuchsia. But it's nice. If you like the pinks, that is definitely a gorgeous color. All right, next color up. Just straight up green, guys. Let's see how it goes. Also, let me find a place where I can roller this off right here. This should be good. Okay. Take the lid off. If you guys are getting bored with this, let me know and I'll move on to something else. I just wanted to color test all these. Is this too boring? Okay, let's see what kind of green this is. Let's give it a little shake. Put a little bit down on here. I'm trying not to put too much on because I don't think metallic paints are meant to show up really dark. I think they're just meant to enhance the whole thing, you know? All right, now let's throw a little bit of this on this book. Just everywhere you can get it. And let's put this on the back of, not that one, not that one. Well, let's just put it on its own. I don't like it with any of those. No. And we should probably put a pattern on that. Let's do bubbles. Bubbles. Paper. Yes, these are all metallic. Wait, what happened? I don't see something, I guess. Did I miss? I'll go up. I'm telling you, the room requirement has all my stuff. Oh, the chicken. Oh my God. My brain is so not together today. Chicken. And there's the green. It's almost like a minty green. Okay, so after green comes aqua green. Okay, this looks darker to me. Ooh. This might be an emeraldy kind of green. Yes, according to the box, all of these have the metallic element in it. They're not all quite as shiny as like the gold or anything. I'll still be looking to acquire like a bronze and a copper, but this is definitely very fun. I do like it. So let's roll that off in there. Okay. And let's grab something to, let's just put some down lines in here. Some going down lines. And we will put that on the back of, I guess, this turquoise. We blame the craft trolls, Amber, but you may be right. Could totally be the room of requirement. There's some like probably abused children or traumatized people with all our art supplies somewhere in a room going, where does all this stuff come from? I don't know, but let's have fun. So there is the, so let me get you, so this is the, oh, I already forgot the name, just the straight up green. And then this one is the aqua green. So it's almost like the turquoise over here. Because on the back side is the regular turquoise, the folk art is what's on the other side of this. All right. Next up, I think we have to put something down before we put that pearl white down. So let's try, ooh, let's see how it's going to look with some, maybe some of this. Some of this berry. Okay. We gotta find this place where we actually need to roll some on. Over here. Okay. So we're going to do a pull, and then we'll do a pull with the white over the... So let's do this. No. Let's do maybe this one. There we go. And we still have some left on there for the white. Ooh, I like that one. That came out nice. So that's not a metallic paint. We're going to try the white over that. First, we got to take this seal out. Oh, my God. You'd think. Every time. Okay, there's some whites. Okay. And I think we're going to put this on the back of this one. This is the one with the nice grungy edges on it. I love that berry. I hope I can find it again. It's folk art, so I'm pretty sure. I think I got it at Michael's. This is where we got it when they were having a sale. It could have been Hobby Lobby, though. And that's what that looks like. I kind of like that, actually. So it does have a sheen to it. It does have that metallic-y sparkliness to it, which is odd for a white, but I like it. All right. Next up, Rich Espresso. Did we do this one yet? No, because it's still got the lid inside there. So this is Rich Espresso. Should be a brown color. Yeah, it is pretty opaque. But I do like that against such a dark color. So it'd probably look good with black, like a dark purple. So again, this is Rich Espresso. Now I am trying to keep my layers thin. So okay. Let's use the back of this one. Yeah, a little bit, huh? This is the was supposed to be the burgundy. So that is what the Rich Espresso looks like. That is this color. This is growing on me more. I kind of like that. Okay, so we've done those three colors there. And then we're back to, this is their straight up blue. Blue. You guys like that one? It did come out nice. Okay. We tested the colors. We tested the colors. Okay. Okay, quite a bit of that came out, so we may need to roller some of that off. Okay. I think there is a stray hair on my arm, and I feel it like itching me. I think I got it. Could be a thread too, though. Okay. All right, let's put this on the back of this green color. That's our straight up green and the metallic paint. And this is blue, just blue. And look at that, peeling everything right off there. Look, we got some grungies. So I'm trying to like sift it different ways so you guys can hopefully see some of the metallic on there. It is there. It's just subtle. So that is the blue. Next up, bluish purple. Purple? Okay. Okay. Bluish purple. Okay. I'm going to go bubbles. Oh, that's nice. Okay. We're going to put that right on the back of this pinky color. Oh, that's pretty and light. I like it. If you apply it thin enough, it is very light. Almost, yeah. It's like right in the middle of blue and purple. I like it. I likes it. Okay, so that was bluish purple. We have got 3 more colors to do. We're down to ocean blue. This looks like a dark blue on the outside. Let's try it like that. Okay. Let's do this one on here. Okay. And that one will go on the back of this one. A lot of grunge on this one on the edges. We got some leftover on that one. It's because it started to dry. Because it took a while to do the patterning. All right, so let's put another color on top of this. What do we like? With that blue, maybe try a tiny bit of that silver. Let's see if we can just get a tiny bit of that silver going on. Okay. And we're going to do that right on back of this red. Red. There we go. Cool. Okay. 2 colors left. Next up, pink. Chat keeps quitting on you. Boo on chat. Sorry, Amber. Oh, I keep forgetting to take off the thing. Wait, there we go. All right, here's our pink. Wait for Carla to pipe in with booby pink. Boobies. Let's see. Let's see if they're sparkly boobies. Ooh. All right, let's run with that. Because that's a lot. Okay. Throw a little pattern on there. Pebbles. And I don't have any other prints to put that on the back of, so we make a new print. So both our pinks will be on the other side of each other. All right, let's see how this looks. And we still got a little bit of the blue in there, but that's okay. That's what jelly printing is about. That's a nice pink. It's a moderate pink. It's not too like fuchsia, and it's not too like, you know, sometimes you get a barely there color. And our last pink color is, or our last color, red. This doesn't look like a straight up red though. Not to me anyway. This looks like a pink just sitting in the jar. In the little plastic container here. Jar, container, you know. Oh, we'll put a little tiny. Okay. So this is our red color. Oops. Okay. We'll go hexagons here. I just rolled something onto the floor. Okay. And the red goes on back of the pink. Let's do this. Try to get them lined up around the same area, you know. Woo! That looks like an orangey pink to me instead of a red. Anybody else? Looks almost like an orangey pink. You think neon red? I mean, it's not bad, but it's not. I wouldn't classify that as like lipstick red, you know? Yeah, coral. That's good. Coral. Yeah, yeah. So the red looks coral. So if you're looking at buying this, that gives you a sampling of what the paints look like, according to Amy. It's not bad. I don't hate it at all. It's just definitely not a red. So if you want sparkly red, you should put red on and then put like one of those other colors that's, you know, like the champagne or the silver or even just the gold. Because that's a thing. Now let's have a look at what we're doing for time, because I have no idea how long we've been on. I've just been dabbling and throwing paint on the thing and showing you guys stuff. And let's see what we're doing. How we doing? 2.5 hours. Holy cannoli. Okay, so I'm not in the right place. Oh, I'm going to put this in the little thingy. I'm probably not going to jelly plate anymore today, but I definitely want to come back next Sunday and explore color combinations. And I swear to God, I'm getting to my mod stencil, you know, the one with all the squares on it that I still haven't used for jelly printing. we don't want our jelly plate getting dried out in any way. So let's get that all put away. Okay, should we have a look at our book and then we'll look at our prints? I don't know where the jelly plate went. I'm going to just plop these down here on the floor. The brayer. Okay. Oh, wrong way. We started in the middle. So let's just... Okay, so we started somewhere in here. Well, we started further over. But this is as far as we went. This is the pink roll-offs. So... And we'll be adding more. Even though some of this, you know, these how the other ones start out. And I just keep going back and adding more stuff over time. And we'll get that probably smoothed out here. Let's see. A lot more because we use different stuff for the patterning. So, and I put some of the metallic paints over this that already had the Bingo Dauber color on it. There's red from that thing. And these are the metallics and the regular paints. And then I think that might be it for this side. Yeah. So that's all we used in the brayer book today. So that's our little baby start in the brayer book. And then do we want to see the prints for today? We didn't get very many done comparatively. Last time we did 31 pages, 62 prints. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 42. Hey, it's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So here we go. These are our prints. This is our coral. That's the red and the pink, the ocean blue. That's red from earlier. That's one of the blues. That's the gold from earlier. And some, the gold with all of that grungy looks pretty good actually around the edges. I like that. That is our blue purple. That is our burgundy metallic. That's one of our blue metallics. The green. That's the gold again. That is the burgundy again. This is the white with burgundy under it. And that's the gold and the blue with some burgundy. That's the burgundy we did. And that is straight up gold right there. But we did get nice grungy edges on it. That's the teal. And this is turquoise. That's that burgundy again. This is the champagne color over black. That's that espresso brown, I think. Here are some of the purples. That's the blue with the champagne over it. I believe that's the silver with some lift up from another color. I actually really like that. And then these are ones we were working on before we started on the metallic paints. Interesting coloring. And there's nothing in here I absolutely hate, so that's good. Not too shabby. So that is our accomplishments for today. Plus we looked at Janie's goodies. Let's spread these out a little bit. Let's get a little fun going on. I pushed the wrong thing. Okay, so I think that's the end for today. We had some fun stuff done. 2 hours and 43 minutes. Not bad for a Sunday. Gives you guys plenty of time. So it's 7:30 here, 8:30, 9:30, and 10:30 across the country. We don't want to have you up too late on a Sunday night for those of you that have to go to work tomorrow. Thank you all for coming. It reminds you a little bit, Amber. Yeah, bubble gum. That is a kind of the color it is. So thank you guys so much for coming and spending time with me. I had a great time with you. I hope. Oh, you know what? I was going to show that paper one more time. Hold, please. Hold, please. Where did I put Jamie's paper? Oh, you can't leave me alone for 2 seconds. Oh, I found it. My God. Thank God my head is attached. That's really all I can say about any of this. Nope, that's not it. Lord, Amy. Your head is not attached. You could be in serious trouble. Oh, I stood up. I gotta stretch. Hold on. Woo! That's nice. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Hold, please. Oh, I put it under. I remember doing that. I was like, it'll be safe under here. I was thinking it wouldn't get any paint splattered on it. And I was right. Okay. Okay. So she sent some single sheets. Bye, Amber. So here is the paper that Janie sent us. So there's some burgundy. It's like a fabric, like a textured fabric kind of thing. Some burgundy. She sent us nice polka dotty papers. That's a green textured paper there. And there's that. I have to admit, I kind of dig that paper, but one person's ugly is another person's treasure. Okay. This one may take the cake. That's a green again, and then that. And then she sent us this whole pad of plaid. So, but remember, you don't have to send whole pads. If you have ugly paper, just a single sheet you can enter into. And like I said, we're going to the end of the year, so you can enter every month. You could send a few sheets. You could send a whole pad. You could send a sheet each month if you wanted to. Yeah, so that's all. All the plaids. And I have to say, I love plaid shirts. I do. But plaid paper, I think also is ugly. You like some of the plaid? All right, so that's where we're at. That is for those of you that wanted to see your competition. Those are the entries so far. But you don't have to send that much paper. Don't feel like you have to be in competition for who can send the most paper. Polka dot paper for the win. I think a lot of people like the plaids. I don't like plaid paper. I like plaid fabric. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You are awesome joy bringers, and I hope I give a little bit back to you guys. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box of work. Good night, Adria. Great having you and Amber and Janice and Carla and all the Christine, Roseanne. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. Bye, 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 bye with my painty hands. And that is the end, ladies. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great start to your week. I hope to see some of you on Tuesday for magazine harvesting at 5:15 p.m. here, 6:15, 7:15, and 8:15 across the country. Sandy, I will see you in the other room. Good night, ladies. The end.